Alright, as soon as I saw this game, I knew I had to put it up. So I'll just refresh the scores there quickly, and I'll speed it up and we'll go around. So it is a all-in-gen game, definitely the clan gen. Over here we are actually spectating Defrel. His ally over here is Shark, and they are playing against Gunniers over here. I should probably go through their civs actually, so I'll start again. Alright, as soon as I saw this game, I knew I would have to put it up. So over here we have, well, it's an in-clan game, just so everybody knows. It's all gen players, and it is a 2v2. So over here we have Derfel, who is playing as the Britons. Over here is ally Shark, who is playing as the Goths, and blue. His ally over there before. Defrel was actually in red. In green down over here, so Defrel and Shark's opponent is Garnais, who is playing as the Spanish. And over here we have Israel, who is playing as Teutons and the colour yellow. So it's quite a good game. I'll speed it up because everyone's seen the start of games a million times and how it works out. Turn the fog of war on so you can see. So actually doing a bit of sheep scouting at the moment. As you can see, just trying to get as much coverage as possible while using this scout. It looks like he is actually shift click around already, and he's going to be using that, so easily finding his 2 ball there. We've got his stone mine over here, gold mine here. What else? We've got forage bushes up here and lumber camps here. And it looks quite good on it, so he doesn't have a bad place. It's going to be quite hard to wall it off, looking at it. However, he could go through here, across this stone, and across back over there to that gold. Could, but that's still a lot to do. But as you can see, walling this area here off. That is still quite a bit to do, though. So we'll turn the fog of war off, and I accidentally hit view lock there for a sec, but we'll just look around at what they're doing. So blue down here, basically same drill, just got his lumber camp up a little bit earlier. Looks like he has a few more villages there, 4 and 4, so it's about even. Luring his first boar in here. First boar already in down over here. Mill already up, so that is... There we go, mill is up there as well. And mill is up there as well. So as you can see, they're dividing out their villages quite well. Over here, mill. No mill yet. So it looks like it's coming up later. But as we can see, villages moving forward, and this one here, luring in this boar. As you can see, luring being done, of course. All these villages here, switching over to this one here. And as we can see, these villages moving forward to this gold mine. And what do we got? A barracks coming up there. So obviously going for a forward rush type move there. Over here, still on mill, still going. Mill still not up yet for Israel. As you can see at the top of the scores, because, well, still got that 100 wood there. So what do we got down over here? We are building militia by the looks of it, because, well, that's the only one. And smartly blocking off this gold mine here. Always a smart tactic to be using. So finishing up on the sheep now, that is the mill up, and as we can see, score up there. Naturally, because that military count, of course, is going to do a lot of help for that. And just watching the rest of this, we have farms up down here, farms up here, multiple farms up over here, and 2 farms up here. So as we can see now, coming in with these militia quite early, 2 villages as well, so 4 militia, 2 villages coming in. As we can see, trying to wall off this area here. However, it looks like up here he's going to lose some villages. Nearly losing 1 there. These villages here getting ganged up on. However, it looks like all the red villages have actually survived this encounter. And here we go, so walling in the lumber camp here. Obviously he doesn't know he has one over here and one over here as well. This, of course, is going to neglect this, which means it's basically down 100 wood. And it looks like we just have more and more militia coming in at this point in time. Surprised Red didn't lose a villager up here. Dreffield, he did quite well, I will say, straight off the bat there. And here we go, so archers coming out to counter this militia. Over here, however, we have green pushing up here with watchtower, so obviously going for a tower rush on this side of the map here. Quite close to his opponent's town centre too, considering he hasn't put a tower up yet. But as we can see, going heavy there on the archers and on the towers. This militia, of course, being forced to retreat because of all these archers in the area. And it looks to me like he is just spamming archers at this point. However, these skirmishes are going to be able to do quite a bit of damage to these villages. Looks like he may lose the scout. So that's that scout gone there. And hasn't lost... There we go, so that's 2 villages there by the looks of it. Maybe a few extra there. but trying to put this wall up here, forcing his opponent to come past that town centre. But this tower here is in range of this town centre, which does not help. Over this side now, we have the retaliation from Derfel. Over here, you can see archers coming into this side of the base. More and more archers coming, and it looks like more and more just being produced, especially by the amount of archery ranges. I can see that's 4 archery ranges. Well, naturally being Britons, of course, that's the natural way of things, but that is a lot of archers. But coming in this side here with units now, this tower up here to protect this gold mine, and this tower here, of course, going to be doing quite a bit, because that town centre is not going to be able to fire back on it, because it does not have the range capabilities. But over here, losing a few villages there, and Yellow over here only just making it into the feudal age. Of course, that militia rush would have kept him back a bit, but it's still pretty late to be getting in. These units here just patrolling around this side here, surprised they didn't go for that villager there. As you can see, just trying to lure him out at this stage. More and more archers over here, doing quite a bit of damage. Another villager going there. Keeping this gold mine here under check, and as we can see, he's up by quite a few points at this stage. And there we go, more and more archers just coming across. These units over here slowly getting beaten down. Over this tower, 2 towers over here now, both remaining quite in check. As you can see, using that tower here to break this wall here and put another tower up over here. So basically making this mill here useless. If he gets another tower up over here, blue could be in a lot of trouble. Down over here, lots of archers around the area. Lots and lots of archers. Especially with all these extra groups moving in. However, skirmish is out to counter the archers, so naturally those archers aren't going to be too effective from now. And there we go, so that other tower has come in over here now, so he is in quite a bit of trouble. Going to be wanting to push back down here, and he's going to want to come in with his army here. So they're coming in. And as we can see, forcing back, however, this tower is going to be doing a bit of damage. And these villagers here running into the tower, not a smart idea there. We have red in here now, getting some harassment in on green. That's a lot of villagers going down. That is a lot. That's nearly all his lumberjacks, unless he has any more around. That's close to all of his lumberjacks going down there. So as you can see, red is absolutely dominating this game with all these archers. Coming this side here, trying to keep this harassment on, to try and take some of the pressure off blue up here. However, he still does have more units streaming in. That is a lot of archers. He's on 87 population right now, still in the feudal age, and 90 population there. So getting a lot of harassment in on blue, and blue losing this town centre down here, which means he will be able to build another one, and there we go. So town centre coming up over here. Of course, being able to create extra units is good. So we have yellow going into the castle age. They're going to be able to produce knights, which is going to help deal with these archers. However, well, knights being the natural counter to archers. However, if you can't get enough knights out, they'll just outmass and kill, as we can see here. It is important, but if you can outmass, they're still in trouble. I'm losing a hell of a lot of villagers here. It's still not looking like he's going to feudal age either. Losing another villager there, and just continuing to spend all his resources. Doing very well in keeping his resources down at this point. And as you see, just trying to stop this town centre from coming up. So over here, still on the middle of the map, but not being able to help too much. Green taking over this entire area here. However, blue has pushed himself back into this area here and is able to defend himself quite well. Yellow looking to be not in a good situation at all, surrounded by these archers. And nothing he can really do about it. Surprised not going to castle now. He has the resources to do it. As you can see, coming in nice and close to the town centre there. Taking quite a few hits there, but not even worrying about it, because he knows he's got the mass there, he'll be able to take him out. And looking at that, coming down here to try and put this town centre on, but obviously here being kept off it. So continue around here. Not much really left to do. Blue here still under a lot of pressure to get in, but green over here is doing a lot of damage. However, more archers streaming across, just more and more archers slowly screaming across there for Derfel over here against Israel. So if he can knock Israel out, he'll have a chance at going over to Garnes over there. And at that point, blue will have a chance to rebuild as well. Of course, as you can see, walling off this section here, quite a smart idea. But he'll have a chance to rebuild as well, which means it'll be a 2v1 game. So what do we got? We've got knights coming over now for Garnes, and they're not going to be too effective. Like, he probably only thinks there's a few archers there, probably can't see it, and seeing that knight just come in there, just getting absolutely smashed. So finally going to Castle Age now, he has quite an army in play. Honestly, probably didn't need to go to Castle Age, but who doesn't want crossbows at this point? You may as well. Plus, being Britons will get that range bonus. So as soon as I saw this, you can see exactly why I wanted to show it. Coming back from that early rush there, and getting this amount of archers out, and absolutely destroying everything in his way, I thought it was a great way, just a great game to show. It's something very different. You don't usually see this amount of units get massed while still in the feudal age. So Green, how are we doing? Green is stopped his real pushing up here on Blue. So Blue's being able to develop his economy a lot better and doing quite well. These knights coming in here, and I don't think they're aware of this extra group over here. Might have just seen them then. Nope. So he's coming in, trying to come in down over here. Upgraded to crossbows. So that means he's got that range upgrade, the extra range upgrade he would have got from fletching, and crossbows. So right now he can hit this town center without being hit himself. So this town centre is going to go down. Lots of knights there for Green. However, against this, naturally they are the counter, but against this many crossbows and being controlled this illy, they're just going to go down. As we can see here. So at the moment, it's looking like a good game. There we go, good game for both players. They've not been able to hold up against this. So, thanks for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. That was just a quick game. I do have a lot of time on my hand over the weekend, so you can expect to see quite a few videos. Thanks for watching.